So that all leads to better business development habits, which allows us to then do a better job with all the different activities I'm asking you guys to do. Okay, one of them is implementation. So this is the hypothetical. Jim Coogan, I'm going to pick on you for this one, okay? So I was hurt in an injury. I was hurt in an accident. I came to you, and I've decided that I want to hire you as my lawyer. You cool with that?
Good start.
RJ, are you cool with that? All right, for this story, this situation. So Jim says, yeah, sign here. Great. I signed the engagement letter, and then I don't hear from Jim for a month. How is that okay or not okay?
Probably not okay. I'm sure
What am I thinking about for a month after I sign up with you, and then nothing but crickets?
That nothing's happening with their case.
Exactly. Not only that, but here it is. I just signed up, for $1 million case with this guy, and I don't even know if he remembers me. Like, whatever. So the risks of not implementing a client the right way include the client may experience surprises in doing business with you. Now I get a bill, or now I get a letter and I wasn't expecting the letter. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen next because Jim didn't implement me the right way. I don't know what's going to happen next, when this is going to happen, how it's going to happen. I know you would never do that, Jim, but I'm using some extreme examples here. The client might not follow through on things. So Ryan, you got someone locked up on a $4,000 estate plan. Congrats. Okay. But you're not getting anything from that client because they didn't even realize that they needed to send you back stuff right away. The expectations weren't set. So that's why you're waiting on things. The client may have, wait, Jim, you mean I don't have $1 million verdict today? It's been a month. Because I thought you were going to lock this up in a month. Well, no, that's insane. This could take 5 years, right? So my expectations are unrealistic because I wasn't implemented properly. Okay, so how do we implement the right way? Set agendas. You guys know agendas, right? Game plans. You're setting an agenda. So this is what's going to happen now. This is what's going to happen next. Here's what I need from you. Here's what I'm going to do. Here's what you need to do. So it's not brain surgery, but it's important. What's their responsibility and yours? Clarify the billing parameters and goals. Discuss problems, the problem handling. So this is interesting. You're talking to them about problems before problems happen. If a problem happens, here's how we're going to address it. And this is also where delegation comes in, guys. If you're working on something for a client and it's not just you. So Carrie, it's you, but you also have an associate. You also have a paralegal. You also have whatever, your AR department. Okay. You could say, so if it's this kind of problem, that's going to be me. If it's this kind of problem, that's going to be Joanne, the associate that I introduced you to. If it's around billing, it's going to be our billing department. That's going to be, Fred, whatever it might be. Now you're getting less calls because they know they're only calling you for one thing, not for everything. That's what you want to do. You want to make sure that you're only being brought in for certain things, not everything, especially the dumb questions. I think Ryan was mentioning he gets a lot of dumb emails. So that might be something you want to turn over to someone else, if possible. Okay, guys.